McKenna Grace grew up starring in hit TV shows, but behind the scenes, her childhood was marked by intense pressure, grueling schedules, and overwhelming expectations. Stay tuned to Celebrity Childhoods as we take a closer look at McKenna's early years and uncover her personal sacrifices and little-known struggles that almost defeated her on the road to becoming the shining young star she is today. Welcome back to Celebrity Childhoods. Today, we're taking a closer look at the early childhood years of McKenna Grace, before the hit TV shows, before the award-winning performances, and before she became one of Hollywood's brightest young talents. McKenna Grace burst onto the TV scene as a child with her standout roles and acclaimed performances, but long before the hit shows and the red carpets, her childhood was marked by loneliness, intense work demands, and the sacrifice of missing out on a normal childhood. Let's take a closer look at McKenna's early childhood years and uncover how a sweet little girl from Texas overcame it all to become one of the most sought-after young actresses in Hollywood. McKenna Grace was born on June 25, 2006, in Grapevine, Texas. From an early age, McKenna showed a deep passion for acting, and her family quickly recognized her potential. Her parents supported her interest in performing arts, and by the time she was 6 years old, McKenna was already attending acting classes and auditioning for roles. By the time McKenna was 7 years old, she was already turning heads in Hollywood. With her expressive eyes, emotional range, and natural charm, she quickly stood out in auditions, even among more experienced child actors. At just 7, she had already landed roles in hit TV shows like The Young and the Restless, where she played Faith Newman and guest starred in CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and The Vampire Diaries. Despite her young age, McKenna showed incredible focus and professionalism on set, earning the respect of directors and cast members alike. When McKenna was just 8 years old, she took on what would become one of her breakout film roles, starring as Mary Adler in the critically acclaimed movie Gifted. The role demanded emotional depth well beyond her years, and McKenna delivered a performance that touched audiences and critics alike. Her portrayal of a young math prodigy struggling with the pressures of her gift and her personal life showed how talented she truly was. That role proved McKenna wasn't just another cute child actor, she was the real deal. By the time she was 9 years old, McKenna was becoming one of the most sought-after young actresses in Hollywood. Her resume was already stacked, and that year she continued to add major roles to her growing list of accomplishments. In 2016, she appeared in Independence Day, Resurgence, and also had a role in Mr. Church, acting alongside Eddie Murphy. Even though she was still just a kid, McKenna brought a level of professionalism and depth to each role that made her stand out in every project. Casting directors took notice, and her schedule quickly filled with auditions, appearances, and film shoots. That same year, she also appeared in Designated Survivor, playing the president's daughter, and her emotional scenes left a lasting impression on viewers. McKenna had a way of making every character she played feel real, and it was clear that she wasn't just growing up in front of the camera, she was growing into one of the brightest young stars in the industry. McKenna's breakthrough came in 2017 when she was just 12 years old, when she was cast as Paige in Young Sheldon, the prequel to The Big Bang Theory. Paige's character was a young genius who often went head-to-head with Sheldon Cooper, and McKenna played her role with confidence and maturity far beyond her years. Her performance stood out, and soon, McKenna became a fan favorite on the show, with her intelligent, sassy, and lovable character. While Young Sheldon was McKenna's big break, it was just the beginning of her rise in Hollywood. After joining the show, McKenna's career continued to flourish, and she landed roles in a number of high-profile films, such as Captain Marvel, where she played young Carol Danvers, and Annabelle Comes Home, in which she starred as the young girl in the horror film. McKenna's transition from TV to film has been seamless, thanks to her impressive acting chops and diverse range. Whether it's a quirky role in Young Sheldon or a serious character in a feature film, McKenna has shown that she can handle anything thrown her way, and the industry is definitely taking notice. With an already impressive career at such a young age, McKenna is showing the world that she's here to stay, and her future in Hollywood looks brighter than ever. So, what do you think? Were you surprised by any of the details about McKenna's early life? We'd love to know what your favorite McKenna role is. Please let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and to subscribe to our channel for more untold celebrity childhood stories. Thanks for watching Celebrity Childhoods, and stay tuned for more untold stories of your favorite stars. See you next time.